look at this piece of paper over here. Do you notice anything interesting? Well, if you're a ship builder, then probably you do notice something. It's old. No, not the paper, the design. So, what is this abomination? Well, it is what I'm going to attempt to build in Stormworks, also known as the most unoptimized piece of. And on to building. Now the footage you see behind you was, no joke, 28 meters long. Minutes, not meters. Anyways, so yeah, I had to considerably cut down. I wasn't talking almost at all there. I was just mentioning things like the fact this is a school day and I should not be playing on the computer, but my parents ended up allowing me. Anyways, on to characteristics. Now on the paper, I stated that the ship should be 120 meters long, 13.25 meters in width, which I ended up increasing to 15.25 as I was building because I just felt it needed to be a little bit wider. And the, how is that part called again? Keel? No, I'm not sure. But how much it sinks in was 6 meters. That's how much I ended up building it in Stoneworks. And I will say it ended up being a very big creation. Also, I should mention I didn't fully complete it. It's just a basic shape now. It has some of the parts, but it is pretty much uncompleted as of yet. Anyways, so yeah, those are the characteristics. Speed, 42 kilometers per hour. Which honestly that is quite impressive for its time. That's how much the Titanic could go. Some other ships could exceed that, like the Lusitania and Mauretania, whatever. So yeah, that's going to be about it for characteristics. I kind of went over them a little bit too fast, but this is the third time I record this. The previous two were not good enough. Anyways, so that's going to be about it for characteristics. Now I'll show you me finishing it and talking about it in a little bit. But I will mention that yes, all my previous creations have been completely gone. And also, I had a creation similar to this. I'm going to put some pictures up on screen right now. But yeah, I had a ship similar to this. Now, am I making this ship because don't have the other ship? Actually, kind of yes, but also because I wanted an ocean liner like that. Anyways, so yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for this commentary. I'm gonna show you footage of me completing parts of the ship and showing them off. Okay, let's go. Okay, after about 30 more minutes of meticulously sculpting, this is the final result. Hold on, let me get a no clip shot. Yeah, I know the front looks horrible, actually, horrible. And the back, well, at first glance, it does look really good. But when you look at the imperfections, it could be better. It could be a lot better. Anyways, now remember, the water line is supposed to be starting from like this. You see this seam right here? Yeah, everything down here is supposed to be the water line. Now, the ship, yes, it does, sinking a little deeper into the water. Like I'd say about 1 3/4 of a meter. Like the water is somewhere over there. But hold on, my character is kind of stuck. Okay, but it's still not as deep as I would have wanted it to be. Actually, as I would have expected it to be. So yeah, it's pretty light, I would say. Anyways, this is how it is from above. And yes, it is indeed a massive ship. Now, I would have shown you footage of the last recording I did, of the last building I did, and me showing off the, for now, finished product. But two problems. First of all, my voice for some reason was very quiet and I could barely hear it. And I would imagine you would probably not be able to hear it at all. And also, the recording was horrible. There was almost always jittering. It was showing frames twice and was making it hop between it just was unwatchable. I could not look at it for more than 2 seconds. So I decided to just show you some pictures of how it looks in the end and explain some of the things. So now it does sit as deep as I would have wanted it to be, about 6 meters deep. And the reason for that is not because I built a lot of the superstructure, not exactly. That's 20% of the reason as to why. That's because I added a lot of weights on the bottom. Underneath the water line, simulating the boilers, the steam engine, and the condensers. And I also added the coal bunkers to simulate even more weight, and also because where are we going to put the coal? So yeah, I've also completely made the watertight bulkheads. It is in the configuration that I would have wanted it to be from the paper. Uh, and honestly, I'd say it's more symmetrical now and more realistic now compared to the paper. Anyways, also, I should kind of mention this. It has gone to the point that I cannot spawn it through the workbench. It's so large, it just glitches out and you cannot spawn it through the workbench. That typically happens with large creations. In fact, it happens with even smaller creations. For example, the Eastland ship that I've made, that cannot be spawned through the workbench. That can only be spawned as environmental mission. Anyways, so that's it for the ship. Now, the final thing I want to ask from you guys is the name of the ship. As of now, I just call it Tester for some reason. Anyways, so go in the comments and write me names as suggestions for me to name it. Uh, I would be very happy for that. It probably would be better than me trying to figure out the name for myself. Anyways, that's going to be about it for today. On to the outro, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. It always amazes me that you like my videos, that you watch them, and that you leave feedback. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. It always helps out. My goal is hitting 1,000 subscribers, which is slowly becoming more and more possible. I'll keep you notified on the ship. I'll probably continue building it. And of course, write in the comments what you would want to name the ship. The one that I like the most will be the name that I name the ship. Anyways, I think that's going to be about it for today. I have English class soon, so goodbye.